Good morning, students. Once I'm repeating, that is divided into two divisions, that is subsistence farming and commercial farming. So we have discussed about the commercial farming. It is again about the two types. It is intensive subsistence agriculture and primitive subsistence agriculture or farming. And again, the primitive, on primitive we have discussed about the shifting cultivation, about the nomadic herding. Now today we are going to discuss about the commercial farming, what is commercial farming, how it is done, and what are the major divisions that we are going to discuss on this video regarding the commercial farming. See the spelling also, many of times you make a mistake. It is 2M, then ER, then CIL, commercial. Whenever we are talking about commercial, commercial is the word, it is always dealing with the money, that is earning of the money. So the main purpose of this type of farming is to earn money, is to trade. So whenever we are talking about this commercial farming, it means that we are planting some or producing some types of crops and agricultural crops or some other plantation plants, and that is the main purpose, is to make trade and commerce regarding it and to earn the money against it. So in commercial crops, farming crops, these are grown and animals are reared for the sale in the market. So I just said about the sale, that is the trade. The area cultivated and the amount of capital used is large. Obviously, if we are doing for the commercial purpose, previously what we have read about the farming or agriculture, they are for the domestic use. People do the agriculture farming, they consume it, their family consume it, they use for their own purpose, and the excess, that is surplus, is then made for the trade or commerce. But now what the crops we are going to study, these are specially and exclusively there for the sell only. Most of the work is done by the machines, because just now we said it is a large amount of capital and areas are required, and one type of crop is mainly grown for the commercial purposes, and it is includes the commercial grain farming, then mixed farming and plantation agriculture. So let us see what are these step by step. In this type of farming, high dose of modern inputs like HYB seeds, chemical fertilizers, insecticides, then pesticides are used in order to obtain higher productivity. We are having the main objective to gain a higher productivity. You can see a picture over here. Long fields are here and they are growing the same type of crops, that is single type of crop are growing over here. They are using the modern machineries because the field is large, and it is if it is required to do manually or people think to do it manually, it is not possible. So it is very hard to do manually. So in this regard, mainly the machineries are used, and pesticides, so to control it from the pest, and that is insects, insecticides, and to get the higher productivity we are also using here fertilizers, chemical fertilizers, then a variety of the seeds that will be giving the more production, or higher variety that will produce more. And the degree of commercialization varies from region to region. Here see the irrigation facilities, these are mostly required because of the they cannot plant this type of crop, or commercial farming cannot be only dependent on the monsoon only. So they requires the irrigation facilities also. If we are giving one example, rice is commercial crop on Punjab, Haryana, but Orissa it is a subsistence, because in Orissa the people grows it in for their domestic use and as a subsistence, that is people grow it for their own purpose, for their family purpose, and the surplus they can sell it. But if we talk about the Punjab, Haryana, their wheat, rice, they are grown in abundance, and it is only for the commercial purpose only. You can see another farm over here. See the sugarcane farming. It is a plantation type. So large field areas, continuous sugar canes. One cannot consume, one family, one person cannot consume so much of sugar canes. So it is only for the trade, or the surplus is used as a commerce. So commercial farming, we are dividing this into the three main divisions, that is mixed farming, commercial grain farming, then plantation. Let us see step by step what it is called as. Next is mixed farming. Number one, this type of farming, crops are raised and livestock are kept in farm to have animal products also. The land is, we say the word mixed over here. So crops are also grown and livestock, they also keep the livestock to have the animal products. The land is used for growing food and fodder crops and rearing of the animals, livestock. Side by side they are growing on the fodder crops also to rearing of the animals. It is practiced in Europe, Eastern USA, then Argentina, Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand and South Africa. Now, commercial grain farming. In commercial grain farming are grown for commercial purposes. Wheat and maize are commonly grown grains, because just now we read about the Punjab and Haryana, they are growing in surplus the wheat, and mainly after the Green Revolution, this wheat and the is grown, and the using of the HYV seeds, then fertilizers, these are using to grow this grain in abundance. So major areas where commercial grain is farming is practiced are temperate grasslands of North America, Europe and Asia. These are sparsely populated with a large farm spreading over the 100 acres of lands. So you can see the land quantity over here are the hundreds of acres. Matlab large lands are used for making the commercial grain farming. They use one type of grain farming and it is only for the commercial purpose. See, they are using the techniques over here. See some specklings waters over there in the above. Then how they are using the machineries. Now plantation. This type of commercial farming where single crop of tea, coffee, sugarcane, cashew, rubber, banana or cotton are grown. Large number of labor and capital are also required. If you move to the tea gardens, you will see a lot of laborers. They are working in the tea gardens, coffee gardens to pluck the leaves and working hard whole day for this purpose. It is a laborious work. The produce is processed in the farm itself nearby factories. Major plantations are found in the tropical regions of the world. Rubber in Malaysia, coffee in Brazil, etc. are some of the examples. Coffee is also planted in India. Tea plantation around the, you see, Darjeeling, Assam. These are the famous places for tea plantation. Success of tea plantation depends on exploitation of the cheap labor. Because it is a laborious work, lot of labors are required over here. So whenever there is a cheap labor, that is laborers working in less wage, that is most important to get a benefit over this type of plantation. See the tea garden, so beautiful, so ordered and looking like very disciplined areas. These are the coffee plantations areas. If you have not seen the coffee plantations, you can see a picture over here, get an idea. Beautiful coffee plants. Then banana plantation. If you move in the areas where the plantations of the banana is there, you will find that miles after miles they are planting this banana trees, and it has been sold in the market. We are easily available in the market. If we go to the market, so bananas are available over here, and these are from the plantation areas. See some pictures over here. Cotton, then plantations of the sugar canes, spices. This is the cashew nuts. These are all the products that we are getting from these plantations and agricultural products. So this is all about the video today. In our next video, we will be reading about the major crops. That is very interesting, and we are going to do it in details about the major crops. So this is all about the video today. Thank you and have a good time. Thank you.